Rishi. Welcome to the Mobile Developers channel. So today we are going to discuss about the networking part of iOS programming. So I'll show you how to parse the JSON using the latest Swift result type as well as generics. So let's get started. So let's create a single view application and name it as uh, like parsing JSON, and let's click next and create a Git repository and click create. So Xcode will create for us. So now here we'll go and discuss how to pass the JSON using this latest the Swift result types and using the Codable protocol as well as generics. Why generics? I'll literally explain you in a while. We can do without generics also, but I'll explain you in detail why we need to do the generics and what's the advantage of doing it. So now let's to pass the JSON. Here is the JSON file. It's from RSS feed, iTunes RSS feed. So this is the so firstly it's app. It's an app data. It's all into thing, and it's under feed, and inside the feed there are 9 items to it, and inside the feed there are other links, results, and yes, results. So inside the results we have 10 items. So it's basically an RSS feed. We can go here iTunes. If we type this, we can generate here the RSS feed. So now it's we'll keep it as country or region. We'll keep it as United States, and media type will we'll choose iOS apps, and the feed type we'll choose top free. And here it displays this it is dentist, bling, ID, please, and TikTok. These are the all top free apps on App Store today. So you can choose the other country, and here in India these are the top 10. Say view more, it shows. So it's Amazon, WhatsApp, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Google Pay, Facebook, PhonePe, Messenger, and Truecaller. So if you United Kingdom, so these are all the free apps, top free apps. ID please, Turning 3D, Brain Test, TikTok, Epic Race, WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, and Messenger. So let's choose the first one. It's United States. So if we take this and copy and this open, sorry, so it displays this JSON. So here inside the feeds, inside the results, I need to get towards the artist name, means the company name of the app, and this we need to get this artist name as well as name, these two. Okay, this is a Crazy Lab System company name, and dentist billing is an app name. Here never ending media, and the app name is ID Place, and this artist name, it's a company name is TikTok INC, and the name of the app is TikTok Make Your Day. So we need to pass this JSON. So let's get started. For that, I will create a data. Just a minute. We'll create an model for that, using the Codable protocol. So let's specify that as apps model. Let's create. So this apps model, what we what we had intended to do inside results, I need to get artist name as well as name. So here, so we'll create, like very quickly we'll create it's Codable protocol, and inside is of type feed. So we need, is of type feed. So to create this feed, inside feed there are results, right? So I'll create struct, it's named as feed, and inside feed I need results. This is of type an array of like 10 items, right? So array of results, and we'll create result data. So it's of this feeds should confirm to the Codable protocol, and this result type should also confirm to the Codable protocol. Here we need, inside the results, we need artist name, it's of type string, and name, this is also of type string. So this we need let's build. Results. So by seeing so this is an app, there is a model for that, data model. So inside this data model, inside this app data, we need like feed here, like we need first feed, and inside this feed we need results. Inside these results we need artist name as well as name. So by just creating this model, so let's now create networking view model. So networking view model. So inside this networking view model, like we'll write a code that passes as JSON and like sends into the apps model that we created here. So let's for that, let's now we'll use here we'll use Swift generics. So it's basically here I need, here in this model, if you can see, I just need both as a both strings, but later on if I want to add later for my requirement. Now the requirement is just artist name and name. So next I want what's the downloads of these apps. So it would be a type int. So then again I should not I should not come to this networking view model and change the data. So instead we will be specifying it's a type of t. So like in anything, like if we can pass string, or we can pass int, or we can pass URL, or anything, any data object, any data we can pass. So now let's for that let's create a struct and name it as API client. So that's fine. Anything, any name is fine. So inside view model we'll be creating a function. Let's name it as fetch data. So as we are going to use like Codable generics, so it should be T should be a Codable protocol, and the input parameters would be an URL, it's of type URL, and the completion handler be escaping, it would be escaping is of result type, and result type should contain a T that confirms to the protocol and a error. So that word written nothing. So in this function we'll be going to use this URL session dot shape dot data task with this one. Now this your first parameter with URL was this one, and the completion handler data here is data, and the response is response, and the error is error. So in this completion handler, so we will be checking for errors. If let error is equal to error, then the completion block would say it's a failure, and we should put in this error. So it comes really handy here. This result types really comes in handy here, and the response, and we should check for the response also, right? So that we should be doing this do and catch block, because I'm going to catch errors again if the response is not as expected. So it's try Json decode what should I Json decoder dot decode Json decoder dot decode. So what should it do? It should be of T, and this from data would be as data, and this do block, the completion would be dot success, and what should it go into it? Response. Why is this error actually? Narrate conversation from Prove. we are checking for errors, and we'll be implementing this to catch. Then the completion, if there's something with the response, so we need a completion block with failure that goes in error, this error, and what it's saying here, it's saying yes, so we should unwrap. Okay, just for now that's fine, and we will be going to resume it. Before all that work should be resumed. So let's save this networking part, and we'll be coming to the view to actually implement this. We'll be implementing here in this view controller. So in this view controller, let's take an instance as, just say, this API client. What we have done, it's of API client, and sure it's a type. So let's define this URL. So we need URL, right? It's of type, we have type of string here. It's of type string, so we'll be copying this URL. Sorry, here we'll be copying this URL here. Let's make some room like that. Let's make some room here. So for that, like we'll be using this API dot fetch. Like we have created fetch data, right? So this URL goes here, and it should be unwrapped. And this completion handler, actually, this is a trickiest part. Now this completion handler, we should handle this completion handler. So this would be as a type of response is of type of result. Result, what actually we have created here, right? App model, in this app data, this app data, there's a feed, there's a result. So result, we need to get this artist name and name, so this we need to append here. So app data, and it's an error. So we should switch the response, like if it's success, what we need to print out, or what we need to do with the result, and if failed, what we need to do. So as of now, we'll be we will use a switch statement. We'll copy the switch statement. It's of type response. So first case would be, let's say the first case would be dot failure, and we would put in this as, and we need to put we need to print out this error as a, like it's a temporary thing, and what's the case? Success case. Case dot success. Sorry. It's not success. So it should print out result. It should print out the result. So we need to print out the result. So for that, like we'll be looping in. So I just need in result. Int result means app data dot feed. I need to capture feed. Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry. Now result dot feed. In that feed, I need results. That results. So I for just time sake, we'll be printing out that dot what's the artist name and in that result we need to print this name. So everything is fine, I think now. Sorry. So as of now, everything works. Here we go. It's like as we discussed crazy labs, and for your instinct will be able to do it. At the artist name and name. So we'll run it again and see. So here it comes artist name crazy labs and name dentist billing, artist name ever ending media and name ID please, artist name TikTok INC and name TikTok make your day, dentist billing. So thanks guys. So we can populate these results into the table view, or it's your wish like that. So and to recap it, so creating this model, data model, like from the JSON, and like creating a separate network view model. So like future on, if I want to add any what to say URL, or I need to add how many downloads or everything, anything. So if I want to add this ID or release date or anything, be it anything, genres, anything. So I just want to modify this model. So everything would be same. I don't want to change anything in this networking like view model. So it would be a robust, it would be easy to test, and this way we can use. So thanks guys, thanks for watching, and I will make few more good videos that helps. Thanks. Please subscribe and like my channel. The mobile developers, please like. So more likes and more encouragement to me and more videos. Thanks guys.